Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. So we are dealing here still with this ending diagonal to the downside in this C wave most likely. Bear in mind when we're dealing with these micro counts, they change a lot. Yeah, they are very fragile, so it doesn't take a lot to invalidate them, especially not in the crypto market. Many analysts don't even post them. I did here in this case because it's Friday, but it could easily get invalidated. So again, what is more important than the micro count is the actual trend, which is still up against support, which is at $29,550. Ideally, we don't even want Bitcoin to break below 30,600 pretty much, okay? So I want to avoid that. But actually, there is one support area just above that, which is this one. Down here, these levels I really only use to determine the larger trend. So if we really break below 30,600, I will get worried. And below 29,550, I will have to take a bearish stance on Bitcoin. That doesn't mean new bear market lows are coming, but it just means we probably have to prepare again for the area around 22K. I mentioned that many times. It's still not. It's still a very fragile structure, and yeah. Anyway, as long as support levels are holding, as long as we're moving in very corrective waves and structures here, we focus on the upside. Now, looking at this support area here, 32,480 to 33,500. That's the short-term support area, and as long as that's holding, the focus is on higher more directly. Yeah. The idea is that what we have here is a wave 4. This wave 4 forms as an A, B, C structure, basically an expanded flat as far as I can see it. That might still change into a running flat where the C wave doesn't go that low, but really this is really just micro counting. Again, what is more important than focusing on the micro count is to understand what's the larger trend and what are the relevant pivot points and support areas. And this here is the orange box. Against that level, we can focus basically on higher. And yeah, you might hear the dog in the background. And at the moment, the micro count suggests we could sort of grind our way lower over the weekend. Slowly. It would be a boring weekend, but we'll see. I mean, again, the trend is up. It might turn around a little bit earlier. It might come down as shown in this micro count and then go up. But yeah, what's the micro count? So if we say the A wave finished, the B wave finished, now we're coming down in wave C. The C wave is a 5-wave move. And yeah, it really would only work as an ending diagonal in which we had the wave 1 complete, the wave 2 complete. This is an A, B, C structure of wave 3. Then we should get a 4 and a 5, and it might end somewhere in the lower part of that orange box. Now, what I cannot rule out is that this B wave resets a little bit higher. That's the stuff you have to prepare for in these diagonal structures. Let's see. I mean, if it pushes a little higher, no problem. That B wave might reset. Maybe even the wave 2 will reset a little higher. But just be aware that until we really take out this high, the focus is likely on lower short term. Whereas actually, it's most likely the 78.6 FIB level. So if we break above $35,600, that would already be a signal that we are pushing higher here. Okay, the downside pressure remains pretty much alive against 35,600. But the fact that this is not an impulse down, but only a diagonal, already indicates that this is there is quite a bit of upside pressure overall, because you know it just can't go lower. It's very, very choppy, and if you have diagonals, it just means that there is not really any side that's clearly winning. In the short term, it's the bears, but the bulls are definitely lurking there in the background, okay? So please be aware of that. This is not bearish at the moment. Bitcoin is just coming down slowly. I don't even know if it's going to come down much more, but it suggests obviously still a little lower based on the micro count. But yeah, overall, we're in an uptrend. That's the view. That's been the view. And ideally, I would like to still see here this wave 5 to play out. We can see this on the daily chart as well. So let's go to the Bitcoin daily chart. Because on a lower time frame, there is really not anything more to add on the daily chart. This is the idea that we are moving up in this wave 1. And as I just showed you on the smaller time frame, wave 3 completed. We're now in this ABC structure, which would likely be this wave 4. And then we should still see higher prices in wave 5. And the ideal target range is between $38,270 and $43,000. There is not much more to add. Let's see. Normally I say it's likely going to be a quiet weekend, but you know, if really that diagonal plays out, yes, I think Saturday is likely going to be quiet. But you know, in the last couple of weeks, the weekends have actually been, or the last couple of weekends have actually been quite exciting. So let's see what the weekend brings. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. If you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500, also some intraday updates and regular updates about stocks, check out our S&P 500 and stocks update. You can find a link in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.